Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on Granny. Not your granny, our granny. Granny Clampett. Granny Moses, that's right. Did you know that she once played matchmaker for the Waltons? Grandma Walton? Miss Ellen Corby? In a classic episode of the Beverly Hillbillies? Let's take a look. Years before she portrayed the beloved Grandma Walton in The Waltons, actress Ellen Corby appeared in a classic episode of a very popular sitcom. The sitcom was none other than the 60s hit show The Beverly Hillbillies. According to IMDb, the episode was titled The Widow Polk Arrives. It was the 9th episode of the show's 3rd season. Also, the original air date for this episode was November 18th of 1964. Corby played the character of Emma Polk in this episode of The Beverly Hillbillies. Plot was Johnny Polk's mother arrives from the Ozarks and Granny's matchmaking begins. Jed and Emma Polk come up with a plan to discourage her. Granny, of course, was played by Irene Ryan. Regular cast of the Beverly Hillbillies also joined in on the fun of this episode. It included Buddy Ebsen, Donna Douglas, and Max Baer Jr. In addition to having a future star of the Waltons appear, this episode of the Beverly Hillbillies also includes a parody version of the show's theme song. Instead of the usual lyrics of the ballad of Jed Clampett, Ryan as Granny sings That Little Old Matchmaker Me. This was also a reference to commercials for a Gallo wine. In those commercials, the phrase that little old winemaker me was used. While playing matchmaker in The Widow Polk Arrives, Granny also teaches Jethro how to hunt in Beverly Hills. He bags 2 squirrels and 2 rabbits thanks to her words of wisdom. Her appearance on the Beverly Hillbillies was not the only time the Waltons actress Ellen Corby appeared in classic sitcom. In the decade prior to her beginning her role as Grandma Walton, she also did an episode of The Andy Griffith Show. The episode was Barney's First Car. It aired during the sitcom's 3rd season in 1963. Corby's character has a very interesting name. It's called Mert Hubcaps Lesh. She has that nickname because the character sells stolen cars. Of course, Deputy Barney Fife comes across Hubcaps during his search for a car. He thinks he's giving him a great deal, but this is not so. Barney, played by Don Knotts, and Sheriff Andy Taylor, played by Andy Griffith, decide to investigate. Ellen Corby appeared in the Waltons from 1972 to 1981. Some of other television appearances include roles in such shows as Bonanza, The Lucy Show, The Addams Family, Get Smart, Hawaii Five-0, Lassie, and Gomer Pyle, USMC. She also appeared in such classic films as Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo and It's a Wonderful Life, both with Jimmy Stewart. Another classic film Corby acted in was Sabrina with Humphrey Bogart and Audrey Hepburn. Corby passed away on April 14th of 1999. She was 87 years old at the time of her death. A very talented woman. I would kind of like to have been a fly on the wall if those two ever got together alone, her and Irene Ryan, in a dressing room or something, and shoot the crap about the business or whatever. I would bet those conversations would have been interesting. That's all I have for you. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there. Please subscribe. Have a great day. God bless you, and I will be praying for you.